big thing from playing Jflex's reactions are really, really on point. Like, the reaction tech chases are really good, but even when you have those kind of situations where you're, like, a little bit away from each other, you know, like maybe a little bit outside, like forward tilt range and things of that nature, he picks up on those positions really well and will whiff punish, like, you trying to grab him. And instead, it'll just be like a big reversal. So there's positions where it feels like you can grab Jflex. Don't do it, because he'll be crouching. He'll be doing like crouch down tilt. You know, he'll be doing this like really quick dash away, dash back to grab you. So there's times where you think you can grab Jflex, but don't do it.
Right. And listen, because you can't say bitch because you're Falcon. I'm going to do this part for you. Also, tech chasing Falcon is extremely easy.
Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Phil.
Phil with the assist.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. You couldn't say that part. I got you.
Yeah. No, it's true. I think for a while there was there was the argument where it was like, oh, but he can, you know, Falcon can SDI up in the jab reset. People don't even jab reset anymore. They just crouch.
Yeah. There's also the mix-up where if you instead of doing the jab reset, you do like up tilt, or you do up smash, and then you're just
tilt even,
or even forward tilt, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So
jab reset gets ASDI'd so much, but then you have your jab into instant F tilt like you're talking about. That's
Yeah.
the big pickups.
Yeah.
Jflex pretty good at.
I remember Jflex was saying too, like the biggest thing for him that he wanted to get used to was just playing upstairs. He was like, yo, I'm just not used to
It is
this.
different.
He's like, it feels fun. He's like, I feel like I'd do a lot better if I was downstairs. I hope I could just go up there and play for a bit.
It's a different vibe.
It is kind of like
And that
a
small
weird
room,
feeling.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
I
yeah,
like it
cool.
more now than I used to. I think it used to be colder up there, but I think they put a heater or something.
No,
up
yeah.
there, so it
Last
feels a
time I
lot
remember
better.
going up there, I was freezing. I was like,
freezing
yo,
up there.
God
man.
damn.
Wow.
Oh, all
Look at
right.
this huge
Wait
combo.
a minute.
Yeah, Jflex calling out that mistech.
Showing that practice is paying off.
Yeah, Wizzy definitely a proponent of mistech too.
Nice.
Oh, wow. But Wizzy
Nice
there
to just go on the knee, yeah. I think
Wizzy special.
it's easy to think that you have to throw in an up air there and then they just get out of the combo, but Wizzy knowing he's got enough hits done for the knee.
At low percents, you also got to watch
Nice,
out
nice
against.
edge. Yeah, that's
Got to
it.
watch out against Jflex because he's definitely going to be holding down. So like things like back air and knee might be negative on hit because Jflex is going to get the grab.
I will say, too, I feel like Jflex every set has been looking more sharp
Yeah.
throughout the day.
There's that double jab F tilt.
Exactly.
Yeah, Jflex talks a lot about reacting with shields against a lot of Falcon aerials, especially stomp and stuff. So if the CC becomes a big issue and Wizzy starts stomping, I'd look out for a lot of the like run-up reaction shields.
Just shielding, yeah. Because Stomp is slow enough that you definitely can just react to the startup. Knee even,
Great weight.
you can do the same thing.
Yeah, it just depends on.
It's the right pick up there.
The Rock is in the
building.
And let me say, this is
Get it to him.
this game one is big because I think she has good counter picks. So
Agreed.
Yeah, she got great counter picks.
Yeah.
Knee?
Great DI. Also, Jflex's offstage DI is super good. If you try to go for like double up air offstage, Jflex will do like the hard smash DI on the first hit, so that the second hit sometimes sends you back on stage. It's kind of wild.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
do
like,
that.
I was like, oh, I'm supposed to get double up air off stage.
I
Nope.
played you. I didn't do that. I got double up aired off stage and died.
No, even Plup, right? Like we were watching Plup Sheik yesterday, and Plup was getting double up aired when he played Wizzy. So being able to mitigate that is huge.
It's huge.
Okay. Tech chase. Oh, Wizzy's human.
oh,
See that?
no knee.
Really good DI there.
Wizzy's human.
oh, nice.
Oh,
Jflex
save
said, hey,
the save.
He couldn't
talk on these
I
toes.
mean,
He had already committed the up.
You already
Yeah,
committed.
there's no way to.
I know. But it's crazy.
Yeah, that's going to be rattling for both players, I think. That's something to think
hey,
about.
nice
big grab, big grab. This is everything. No tech chase.
Reacting so slow.
And now,
That's it.
now Vish, you get to do the thing. Why don't he miss tech chases like that against me?
Why does on last stock in that room?
That's the key right there.
If you're Jflex, you can't feel too terrible about it, though, because you did save on an SD where you were already doing something. It's not like he SD'd. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He kinda
yeah,
kept
yeah.
the
I
game
mean,
at the
that's
same
true. I
tempo.
mean, he just
more
needs to
than-
hit that tech chase right there. He just can't drop
Yeah,
that.
he needed to hit that tech
You
chase.
just gotta hit that.
Even just
small
ripping a down
things.
smash on second place.
Or something. Yeah.
Something.
You gotta hit those.
It's tough on last stock.
Yeah.
In
No,
those
that
situations.
pressure. You know, in a small room, Vish.
The small.
In the small
In the
room.
smallest
Small
of rooms.
small room. Just
The
do it to your
smallest
opponent.
of rooms.
Right?
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Maybe they're not human.
Oh, yeah. What? No.
Wall jump. Scar would have wall jump knee. Scar would have wall jump knee.
For a second, I thought
And he
Gunn
would've
jumped
hit
into
it,
Wizzy's
too.
body. I
That's
don't know what
exactly
that was.
right. Oh, my goodness.
I am Bobby Scar. I approve of this message.
Listen, if Scar's not here to talk about himself, I got to break it, but someone's got to do it. Someone's got to bring it up every now and then.
Scar actually taught Wizzy how to get that reverse knee.
Maybe. Probably not. I
No.
Ooh. Okay, spot. All right.
Oh.
One,
Oh,
two,
that's-
three.
Isaiah.
Oh, no.
That one feels good.
Isaiah.
That was definitely the Isaiah.
Isaiah put that on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Wizzy's defense is Jflex having a hard time opening him up.
Yeah, even like off ledge in situations
Yeah.
where you might be able to push the advantage on other Falcons. Wizzy's just defensive.
Wizzy
play is so
doesn't
good.
give you a lot to work with.
Mhm.
So a
Nah,
lot of
he
players have to like figure out how to be more offensive than they're used to, I think.
Agreed. Yeah.
Jflex is doing a good job of being reserved enough on these edge guards, not getting messed up by fade backs, not letting Wizzy get back to stage for free or ledge. He's been able to clean
We
them.
grab those. Let's see. It's easy, Vish. It's easy. It's easy. It's so easy.
Not impressed.
Thank you, Phil.
So easy. Oh, a bear? Oh, I thought none would have beat it.
Stomp. Okay, that works too.
There's definitely like Falcon haters in the chat. Like that was easy. That was easy.
That was easy.
Stomp knee.
Yeah, stomp knee. Nice.
It's a great stage versus
Oh,
Falcon,
okay,
but
cool. He adjusted to.
Wizzy's so efficient with his
yeah,
kills
yeah.
that Yoshi can be scary.
Wall jump. Oh, you're nasty. One more chance.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Okay,
Go.
cool. All right.
There was that little dash dance before the grab too that I mentioned earlier that Jflex likes to do. Baits you into thinking you can grab.
Right.
Missed the L cancel. It doesn't matter.
The Wizzy stomps are like no other, man. The Wizzy
nice
stomps at neutral are so good. Just like little dash back stomp.
Yeah. He like will drift back stomp.
I will give Sheiks this. I think this matchup can be tough when you're losing. I think it can be
Yeah.
hard
When you're losing, I
you're
agree.
losing. I think
Yeah.
that Sheik's not very good at starting.
This is something we've kind of been bringing up on the mic on the weekend is kind of like how some matchups, having a lead feels more impactful than just in general. Like we're talking about with Omsa, for example.
Yeah.
Because the way you have to trade, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Sheik's one of those characters too. Like, she can trade, but I don't think she's very good at it. Maybe I'm bugging.
She'd rather not.
She wants to
right,
clean
She
right.
can, but she'd rather not.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
especially against Falcon, the trades don't go that well. I jumped into the second upper as well.
That was nice by Wizzy though. You keep it simple. You know what I'm saying?
Wizzy does hit really hard.
Really
Yeah,
does.
no, he's what people, all want to be, Safe,
Yeah.
reserve, neutral, and to kill you when I hit you.
Yep.
He has that very hard merge, not that normal.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
Down there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
foul.
see, right there, you gotta
you
get-
can't do
yeah.
that. You got the shit like that. Okay.
It's so hard too, cause like to play someone like that is like perceived better than you gotta play better than normal, and that's just like that's hella difficult.
It's
Some,
tough.
that makes
It's
some
like it's
people
so
play,
stacked against you to
Right.
make an upset.
Because for some people, they try to play a little bit differently almost, and then they end up
Right.
kind of not doing the things that they're used to doing.
Right.
I think a lot
right.
of players might go a little bit more conservative, in
Right.
those kind of situations, right?
Ooh, another grab. Yeah, good stuff.
Yoshi's actually, I gotta say, for what it's affording Sheik, it's also giving Wizzy some stuff because he's having a really easy time picking up the landings on those side platforms.
And also just KOs at like 70%.
70%.
Because
Yeah.
Wizzy's getting the reverse like every time. Oh my gosh.
This
Nice.
is usually like the
needle.
best stage for Sheik against Falcon, but Wizzy is so efficient with his kills that it's like you're dead at 45 now, you're dead at 50.
Yeah,
and
there
he
we
won't
go,
miss.
there we
Yeah, and on
go.
other stages you might have to do it at least like another time.
Right.
But here you're just gone.
And yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, I think Falcon's really, really good with these side platforms.
Yeah.
Nice slide off, but Wizzy gets the pickup anyway.
Okay. Up there.
Oh.
Nice.
What an empty man! Wizzy's been mixing those in.
Which is huge.
Okay, here we go.
They're super good.
Pops out.
Getting back here.
Yep.
A couple opportunities,
Oh,
but
he-
getting close.
I don't even think he meant to down smash, but it almost worked.
Jflex is coming on, but it might be a little too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the problem against fighting Wizzy.
Same thing last game too.
Yeah. Wizzy just doesn't
Oh,
give you a
wait a
chance to like
minute.
ramp up.
Cloud.
Jflex,
Great
it
option.
seems like with Jflex every time I'm like, he's finding his footing, but it's just a little late.
Little
It's
late,
Little
yeah.
late. He's having a lot of good stocks, but not a lot of good games.
Some weird stuff too. That first game you had that
Good
weird
enough
like
games.
save thing.
The
Then
drop
SD game
tech chase,
too,
yeah.
with the
Yeah.
down air.
Game 1 was definitely the closest. I feel like if he cleaned up Game 1, that could have been a very different set.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. Getting that Game 1 definitely matters, especially when you're going for the upset, right? I'm sure there's some melee stat like if you get to the lower seed to get the win.
Because it also like wakes up the other player, I think, too, right? They're like, oh, okay,
to a certain degree, yep.
But having that counter pick advantage is just really important, I think.
I thought about what you said, Brandon, about why it's like it could be considered hard to come back in this matchup. And I think part of it is that, like, ultimately, if the Falcon really wants to, if they're committed to, say they have the lead and they just play like a dash dance, kind of keep away kind of play style, it's not that easy for Sheik to actually approach. She kind of has to, like, it's like her approaching is like a two-step process. She kind of gets sort of in, and then she kind of throws moves around you, walls you out, kind of puts you in a box, and then when you can't dash dance, she can fight. But it can feel kind of mentally taxing to play that sort of play style.
Yeah, and what makes it so much harder to come from behind, too, like you're talking about, is that's when they start getting you on startup and such. If you can be the one playing on reaction to what Falcon does, like stomp and shielding that, versus now you're trying to dash in, wave dash back, and then you get stomped on the wave dash back, get hit on this. But when Falcon has to approach you, you have so much more time to react to what he does.
Right. Angle that mic a little more because it's very directional.
Look at the neutral.
Bro, 3.4 is actually insane.
3.4 is crazy. That's what the Falcons dream of. I look at this, and I'm like, my eyes are...
I need to be 3.4 down.
3.4 is just like the equivalent of like dropping 50.
Insane.
Yeah.
Like in there.
Yeah.
And if you looked, Jflex had more neutral wins, but his punishment, like his open kill was like double.
I think that's a little bit of Jflex underperforming a little bit because I feel like Jflex has the huge punishes, you know?
For sure.
That's
but
melee,
that's the
though.
Wizzy
That's
effect.
melee. There isn't a single Sheik on the planet that tech chases well, like, all the time.
Yeah.
Every single, like, you know, if you hit someone hard enough, usually they get rattled to the degree that, like, when they get their opening, they're not going to be fully ready for it.
It puts more pressure on your opening when your opponent's opening is good.
Right,
you know?
right. I
You kind of saw that at the end of Game 1, too. One of the only tech chases he dropped in that first game was at the very end, and he kind of stuttered before going for a grab on the very last stock, and then Wizzy was able to pull it out.
Right.